Have you ever thought about the power of social media? Social media has the power to make your business grow. Grow! Yeah! Why don't you let us manage your social media? Because our business is to see your business grow. Visit us at www.bstownmedia.co.za.
So World Elephant Day is an international celebration of elephants, and it came about as a result of the escalation in poaching of elephants as a way for the whole world, to draw attention to this problem. It's actually a United Nations celebrated day. Well, different countries have different activities. At WildlifeDirect, we've been celebrating World Elephant Day since it started, and we have done many different things. One of the things we did was we went into the national parks with young people to introduce them to elephants for the first time. We've done social media events, and we partnered with Amarula in 2016 to actually amplify our messages from Kenya and bring them to a global audience, taking advantage of their platform and our messages together so that we can create global awareness about this problem. The use of social media has been very, very powerful, engaging people around the world and helping them to understand that they have a role to play. No matter where you are in the world, you will be poorer if we lose elephants from this planet. Last year we built a life-sized elephant sculpture in New York that attracted thousands of people who came down, and they wanted to know more because they felt so moved that this elephant sculpture of ice was melting right before their eyes. And the campaign, which is dubbed "Don't Let Them Disappear," really moved a lot of people. They started engaging with us and interacting with us and asking how they could help. So I think social media is a very, very powerful tool. We've also used traditional media for that purpose, and of course creating opportunities for people to help. So part of it is on social media, and part of it is making donations, for example, through websites for organizations that are based in Africa that are doing frontline conservation work. Tomorrow we're going to build this life-size sculpture of an ice elephant in Melrose Arch here in Johannesburg, and we're going to be doing the same thing in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and in Toronto in Canada. And the idea is to make this a global event. It's not just in one city. And of course in my hometown, Nairobi, we're going to be doing it on Sunday, so I'm going to fly back and I'm going to be able to be part of the celebration in Kenya as well. The key take-home message is don't let them disappear. We shouldn't stand by and watch things happening from a distance, watch the poachers decimating our herds, watch people buying our ivory, which is leading to the killing of our elephants. We can't sit back and just be despondent and give up on them. We all have to do something, we all have to take action, and this is really the key message. Don't let them disappear. And using World Elephant Day as a day to really bring all minds together and to create massive global awareness to this problem. So the things that we can do to stop poaching, one of the most important things is to stop the buying of ivory. Now everybody in the world can play a role in this because we tend to listen to people that we trust. We tend to do things that are socially acceptable. We don't like to do things that are socially unacceptable. Buying ivory should become so socially unacceptable that anybody who has ivory will just never dream of putting it on again, maybe even throw it into the next ivory burn or ivory crush in whichever country they come from. So we think that by creating a renewal of our value system, that these animals are worth more alive, that ivory trade, ivory ownership, ivory trafficking is despicable. I think we can all play a role in sending that message. Of course, there are lots of other things people can do. For example, in Kenya, if people see other passengers coming through the terminal in the airport wearing ivory or with ivory in their bags, they report it. So you can actually play a very active role and support the law enforcement side of things. At WildlifeDirect, we do even more than that. We actually support the court trials themselves. We support the prosecutors. We share information. So we not only retweeting other content that's been created, but we generate our own content, and we go out and we investigate and we release information. And we lobby for better laws, better law enforcement. We hold our government to account. That is something that all Africans should be doing. After all, there is no way poachers and traffickers business could be operating in our countries unless there was corruption in our government systems. And that corruption occurs at our borders, on our highways, in our national parks, at our ports, airports, so many different sectors. So we as Africans must demand an end to the corruption that is leading to the decimation of this spectacular animal that we're so lucky to have on the continent with us.
For more stories like these, go to www.social-tv.co.za.